Welcome to episode 8 of Liquid Velvet Literature. I'm Audible Catfish. All right, welcome to episode 8 of Liquid Velvet Literature. Began with a quote by James Joyce because why not? He's James Joyce, for Christ's sake. One of Ireland's finest. Easily. Have you ever been out somewhere and had that perfect cup of coffee where you knew that each sip was just flawless and the foam from the top it was just perfect. You couldn't get any better than that until you got to the, middle of the cup and you're like, wow, this is a damn good cup of coffee. I had that very experience. I had a cup of coffee in Silmar, California. I was traveling through. There were no espresso machines in the diner, and it was my birthday, and I wanted a nice, strong cup of coffee, like a mocha of some kind. I don't know what kind of magic or miracle or hoodoo or voodoo or whatever that server did, but she brought me this double drip, weird, handcrafted Maxwell House coffee with whatever she did to it. And I'll tell you what, my entire life, that cup of coffee will go down in history as impeccable, untouchable, inimitable, untraceable, never to be done again. Each sip as good as the first, but I had to walk away after my first couple of sips. I had a phone call, and I was in the diner with a bunch of old folks, and I didn't want to be a dick and be on my phone, so I walked out, but I had that flavor. In my mouth. And while prepping the show today, I was on Prose, and I was looking at the spotlight page, and there were 2 poems, spotlit, boom, boom, off the top. 2 short but elegant, concise, and just damn good poems that I think make fine additions to Prose Radio. So, without further ado, the first piece here is a familiar voice on Prose. It is Area Man, and this piece is called Death by Horchata. Another one, kidney failure, diabetes. It seems like just yesterday you were looking down your nose at me for being an unemployed alcoholic who wrote shitty poetry. Viva la Mexico, loser. I win. And the next piece is from a writer by the name of CharlieWrites on Prose, and it's from a challenge. Plexiglass Fruit wrote a great challenge. It's a $5 prize, and it says, spring is coming. What are you looking forward to with the next season soon upon us? Something coming up or something getting behind you? Great challenge. And this is CharlieWrites' entry called Spring is Coming, Be Not Afraid. It's not a spider web. Well, maybe it is, but more likely it's the lifeline of a small green worm, and delicate one. Your new pet for the next 10 days. It is not poisonous, well, not if you don't eat it. It's just fuzzy, with bright red eyes and an inescapable thirst for pool water. It's the rain. Well, the rain isn't brown and dry. It's dropping fuzzy ringlets on your car and everywhere else for the aesthetic. Spring is coming. Be not afraid, for the sweat in the air is a drink in the shade. The tears in the sky are a shield to the sun's blade. This is Florida. Be not afraid.